Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good time here on the TGC network. And our first round action commences, folks. Let's get down to the first tee and pick up on the action. And about 165 yards to the pin. And here's an 8-iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. Oh goodness, that was almost in. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. This shot may be a bit long, folks. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Too much club. And this to save the par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now let's move to the third hole. Going with the 5-iron here. And nothing wrong with that shot. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And for our leader on the board today, 6 under par is their score. And that was quite a display of power there. From 200 yards away. And going with the 6-iron. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. Ooh, and that was very close, but it just didn't drop. And this one's for par. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will like that from 14 feet. Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go. And this putt's for par. And our leader's sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a round of 7 under. I think we'll find some fairway here. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And the 8th hole is next. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh. That was very close. And tapping in for par. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. And apologies to the folks at home. That actually ended up in the rough. And this is not going to be enjoyable. Now let's see what the plan is here from the bunker. And about 29 feet to the cup. And this putt is for bogey. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Looks like a 7 iron. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. "14 feet away. Ooh. And this one's for the bogey. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And +1 on the day after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And this putt is needed to save par. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. 11 feet to the cup. And that one will drop for the bogey. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. He's going right through the brush on this one. "23 feet to go." Oh, that was so close. And for the par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And as we look at the scoreboard, our leader is currently having a round of 9 under par. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about 175 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. And I think he's going to like that. "5 feet to go here." And a nice putt there. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 6-iron. I think he'll like that. This one's looking like around 16 feet or so. This one's about a 7-footer. And that par putt will drop. And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 9 under. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And he can't be too happy with that shot. And if this putt drops, they can save par. And the putt will drop. And after that one, +2 for the day. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I think he will like that. And hitting from 195 yards out. And that looks like a 5-iron. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. Just missing here. Now let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And our leader today currently sitting at 9 under par. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Now this one's looking pretty good. About 100 yards to the pin from here. This one's looking good, folks. All right, and he's on. And this is for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And this shot's looking promising. And about 170 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron. I think he'll like that. Okay, from 28 feet to the cup. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt's for par. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this one for bogey. And tapping it in to end this round with a bogey. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. We are just about ready to kick off our final round of this event, and I couldn't be more excited, folks. Let's get you down to that first tee. We're going to see how things go here. Okay, and from 150 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. And the shot's looking pretty good. And kind of wish I was right on that one, but that shot actually ended up in the rough. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one's going to go for par. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. Going with the 8-iron here. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. From here, this is about 10 feet away. And that putt will drop for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And looks like a 6-iron. I think he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And for the par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And teeing off on this par 4. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 215 yards out from here. This one's looking good. And I apologize, folks. That shot's ended up in the rough. Ooh, nicely done from the rough. And our leader currently at 14 under for the day. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And this is a 4-iron. And that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Just not enough club on that one. Oh, and that chip is in for birdie. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Well, I didn't see that landing in the rough, that's for sure. And about 19 feet to go here. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one drops for par. And 2 under for the day after that one. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. think he will be pleased with that. And some poor luck there. He's probably not too happy about that one. And folks, this shot coming out of the rough. Oh, superb control on that pitch shot. Very nicely done. And now setting up for the par 4. And the forecast calling for sand here, folks. That was a nice shot out of the sand, and that is going to make birdie a whole lot easier. For the bird. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And he's going through the branches here, folks. All right, now setting up in the sand trap. And nice shot, decent distance out of that bunker. And this putt to save par. And that putt drops. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And here's an 8-iron. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. And from that length, that is just fine work. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And they're 7 under par for the round after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And that was spectacular work, hitting the green on this par 4 off the tee. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And after that hole, currently sitting at 8 under. And next up is a par 4, folks. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From 170 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this one's for birdie. Ooh. And tapping in for the par. And after that one, 8 under is the score. And he is currently tied for 5th place on the leaderboard. And now the 14th hole. And this one's heading towards the green. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Just didn't drop. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And sitting at 8 under par after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that putt drops on in for par. And staying right there in 5th place after that hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Okay, and from 200 yards away. I think that's a 5-iron. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. And the wind getting the better of that shot. And about 6 feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 5th place. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, they'll stay in 5th place in the standings. And a promising looking shot here. And about 175 yards away here. Looks like a 7-iron. And he's got to be happy with that. And this next putt for a final round score of 61. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt is for par.